A good morning from this sweetest place on earth, Hersheypark here in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Good rainy morning.
Yes, Molly, we're lucky we get to travel a lot. Sometimes Mother Nature doesn't always work out.
No.
Like we booked our trip up here to Hershey. It is going to rain for 48 hours. So, you know, we got to make the best of it. Poncho up. So we're just going to see what we can ride in the rain. I'm not sure what'll be running, what won't.
The 2 indoor rides.
Yes, and that's what we'll be where everyone else is. But I'm really excited because we're going to go have lunch at the Chocolatier, the new restaurant that opened last year.
I'm super excited.
Oh, that looks awesome. And I love Hersheypark. I don't know if I'll love it today, but I love Hersheypark. Let's take you along for our day. Also got to use the GoPro because there's no way the big in-the-loop camera would survive this kind of rain.
All day.
Well, this is a kick in the pants. I always go to Hershey Cup Fusion first when I'm at Hersheypark because it's a fun ride, not great capacity, but it's not running.
And it's one of the 2 indoor rides.
Oh no.
Hopefully later.
Yeah. At least the monorail's going. Oh, the paint job on the monorail is awesome.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Good news, we did find a ride operating, the classic Comet. So that'll be our first ride of the day. So the classic Comet running pretty good. I'd had like one pothole for me that I noticed.
Like around.
Also weird to see how the lights are so prominent at about 11 a.m.
Yes.
And I guess there's a goose that lives here. It just lives here right there by the Comet.
He's enjoying the rain.
I am not. Good news, Cup Fusion opened up. So we got our wristbands, which track your scores on the app. And we're gonna go battle with that guy right there, Mint. His name is Mint the Merciless.
Mint the Merciless!
I love the character design at the Cup Fusion ride. The good guys, the bad guys, they're all great. So we've tapped our band to get our scores. And now we're gonna get both of our scores on the app, including our scores from my score from like 2 years ago. And there is the ride vehicle. Molly, I put the whooping on you.
You did. You got me quite a bit.
Really fun ride. Great gameplay. Wonderful smells. Just really fun. Also, if you do use the app, when you exit, there'll be the top agents of the day.
Oh look, it's just us.
Yep. And my whooping. Look at that whooping. I am bummed they don't use this gift shop anymore because the character design in here is really cool. I know last time we were here 2 years ago, you could find some merchandise in the big gift shop and in Chocolate Town, but I wish it was still filled up because it was really cool merchandise. Yeah.
With no shelves.
Welcome to the Hersheypark Monorail.
Now riding the monorail.
Relax and enjoy.
Kind of protected from the rain.
For your safety, we ask that you remain seated. Keep your coasters in the hollow.
They haven't started the Sea Lion show for the season, so that's completely empty.
The hollow is also home to our tour ride and create.
If you've never been on the monorail here, it's really cool. It takes you like outside the park into the town of Hershey. The factory's over there.
Gifts and souvenirs. It's a year-round 11.
Monorail also goes over the zoo.
Home to more than 200 animals from 5 regions of North America. The zoo began when
Don't see anything out there. Oh, there's like a wolf over there who seems to be enjoying himself.
America is committed to the conservation of North American wildlife and habitats. Visit with one of our zoo educators to learn more about the variety of conservation initiatives
There he is.
we have established and implemented.
He seems to be enjoying the rain.
Survival and habitat. We're coming this summer.
As a big coaster dork, you get great views of Storm Runner from the monorail.
To experience 6 inversions, sweet tunes, and a ton of...
The monorail loading platform, it's right next to the old Hersheypark Arena, which I don't think they use too much anymore outside of like offices and maybe some like cheerleading group stuff. Famously, where Will Chamberlain scored his 100-point game. Molly, I think it's something you and I both like with Hersheypark. They don't have like a kids area like a lot of parks have, you know, Snoopy Land or Bugs Bunny Land. They just have the kids rides spread out everywhere. And I like this area because it's like really old school kids rides. Like this retro scamper looks like something that belongs at a museum. And then they've got an adorable little antique kind of carousel.
Look at that little horse.
I know, it's so tiny. And then I love the artwork of the different horses. Gotta mention the pretzels here at Hersheypark. They smell absolutely amazing as we walk by. Oh man. New for 2022 at Hersheypark is this Jolly Rancher section. So they took the old Sidewinder roller coaster, the old Boomerang, and they gave it a new theme and a new paint scheme, and they added a tunnel over here. Now I think it's gonna have like, the tunnel is gonna have sound and smells and fog and lights, like 5 different schemes based on 5 different flavors of Jolly Ranchers.
That's a really cool idea.
Yes, and they added this really fun looking Jolly Rancher spinning ride.
Especially since boomerangs, no one likes to boomerangs, and now you got people wanting to go on it.
And this one does have the new restraints too, so it won't hurt.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they upgraded that a couple years ago. So they took one of the older, uglier sections of the park, and it's gonna look great, especially at night with this thing and the tunnel and stuff like that. Good for you, Hersheypark. You got the cool Jolly Rancher guy. Another look at that, the big tunnel they built for the Jolly Rancher remix. And then the rain, you know, a lot of the rides are gonna be closed and it's a bummer. This one hurts more than most with Storm Runner being closed, because we were last here in 2020 and Storm Runner was down almost that entire year.
For maintenance, right?
Yeah.
Apart.
And now our visit 2 years later, we're gonna miss out on Storm Runner again. I've been on it, I love Storm Runner, so it's definitely...
Shirt.
I do have a Storm Runner shirt. I've got a lot of Hersheypark shirts. I could probably go a week, I think, wearing nothing but t-shirts that I got from Hersheypark. Molly, good thing Kenny's not here today.
Yeah, this one would hurt him quite a bit.
The Yingling Pavilion, I guess it hasn't opened for the season. I think it was just a rolling bar. But hey, and also they got, their smokehouse is open and it smells fantastic.
Oh yeah, that would be a place to eat.
Molly, how much would Kenny pay to have one of these in his house?
Oh, a couple hundred.
I think so.
Maybe 1,000.
We got a photo up here with a Nittany Penn State Lion.
I do not remember him before.
No. We're gonna take a walk through Zoo America. Today the park is open from 11 to 7, but Zoo America closes at 4:30, so we figured might as well do that now.
And sometimes the animals are more active in the rain.
Yes, but I'm more grumpy in the rain, so let's see how that balances out. The spoonbills are, well, this guy's having some lunch.
It looks like beans. I know it's not, but that's what it looks like.
Big old plate of beans. Also, Zoo America, they do have some inside buildings, which does help out with the rain. You got an exhibit here for crabs with like one giant claw. I think it might be a fiddler crab. I'm not positive. Also, I miss having the super zoom of the big in the loop camera. There's an American alligator, which Molly, for me and you living in Florida.
Not impressive.
Yeah, no. Oh, at least he's moving. I think I insulted you. I'm sorry. You're very pretty. They have a nice enclosure here for the American Southwest. You can see a roadrunner running in the background, a burrowing owl. There's a desert tortoise down there.
Yeah.
And there's one over here eating. It's a nice enclosure. Watching the roadrunner walk around, it's really neat. It's very similar to the cartoon character. Oh, and you got some cool stuff, like there's a burrowing owl up there on the,
oh, you didn't
tree branch.
One?
No.
I noticed that one.
Also, a lot of Zoo America stuff is really old, and they have history signage as well. So, like, this was originally the birdhouse built back in 1934.
The owl.
He's
did not like the red rubber drum.
Look at him go.
His poor perch.
Interesting that it's a free flight, so if he wanted to come and land on us, he could. You've got a couple little turtles in here, including this guy who's having lunch, and
he's so adorable.
Yeah. About 9 months old. There's a couple of them in there. Look at the snake.
He's really active.
So I don't care much for the rain, but the North American river otters, they don't seem to mind at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the goose in the coolest pose in all of Hersheypark and Zoo America. One thing I like about Hershey, the midway games are not as expensive as at other parks. So we got 7 balls for $3 here at Goblet Toss. Now Molly's gonna win us a big, big prize.
Or not.
Uh-oh, so close. Nope. Oh, that was bad. All right, down to 2. Nope. Last one. Oh, so close. Gonna head up on, I think it's the tallest ride here at Hersheypark, the Kissing Tower, the big observation tower with the Hershey Kiss windows.
I love that.
Yeah, it was also, this was closed last time we were here, so excited to get back on this one. Some great signage here. Ride version, moisten lips and pucker up. And kissing is loud, but no food, drinks, or smoking beyond this point. It's hard to smooch with your mouth full. We're now on the Kissing Tower with these wonderful Hershey Kiss-shaped windows. There's the zoo and the factory. Downtown Hershey. The monorail track we went on earlier. We're gonna make the big turn over towards the park now. I believe that is the museum, which is really well done. Here we go, here's the park.
Then enjoy our newest family ride, Mix, flavored by Jolly Rancher. A visual riddle that shifts into gear and mixes with lifts, drops, and
Just even the parking lot, not an overly busy day, but there's also lots of rain.
Zoo America. A year-round well-named walk-through zoo, home to more than 200 animals.
We've got about a half an hour to our lunch reservation, so checking out the arcade.
And all the roller coasters have long lines since it's Field Trip Friday.
Yeah, and the few that are open. But I love how they got some old school games like the 90s Wave Runner game or Hercules Giant Pinball. You could win Fraggles. They do have a corner of the arcade dedicated to old school games. Everything from Galaga, Mrs. Pac-Man, Double Dragon, Street Fighter 2, Dragon's Lair, and one close, near and dear to my heart, WWF Superstars. Another tradition, I've been coming to Hersheypark for a long time. I always play skee ball. They have some great old school skee ball machines. We're gonna play $5 worth of skee ball, and let's see what we win. All right, won some pretty sweet prizes. Got 2 purple Batman sweatbands. And then for Molly, for your nieces, we're gonna give them Paw Patrol bouncing balls.
Yep.
Good for your nieces. Bad for your brother-in-law. This might annoy him. All right, lunchtime, and this is something we're really excited for. We're gonna eat at the Chocolatier, the full-service restaurant and bar right by the front of the park. My friends, I love that Hershey now has a full-service bar. So I've got the White Lightning Racer. Combines 2 of my favorite things, Old Smoky Mountain Moonshine and ride-themed cocktails. Molly, you got the Peanut Butter Cup Old Fashioned. So we went pretty weird with the appetizer. Reese's Peanut Butter Hummus. So I've never had peanut butter hummus. This is gonna be a new one. Second round of drinks. I went with the Jolly Rancher Martini, complete with a rim full of Jolly Ranchers. We're almost done with the hummus. It was weird, but it was good. Very different.
I don't think they have enough dip, like
You
things
got,
to dip
yeah,
in.
a healthy portion.
Yeah.
And then you got the Chocolatier Martini. All right, Molly went for the burger. The burger has chocolate-covered potato chips on it. I went for this crazy chicken sandwich. Caramel, peanut butter, jalapeno, bacon, and cheese.
Pretzel bun.
On a
that
pretzel
looks
bun.
really good.
Decided to get a little liquid dessert here at the Chocolatier. Check out the s'mores martini.
With a giant marshmallow.
Yeah. Here we go, dessert. The Chocolatier cake. Swimming in a pool of chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh my. Made it back to the park and grabbing a ride on the classic 1919 carousel, which is in a building, so I'm not getting soaked. The rain, I think, has gotten worse.
We're enjoying our time.
With the rain, also the 2 biggest roller coasters in the park, both of them don't run. They haven't tested, no nothing. I'm pretty sure they sent home all their crews. So if you're coming to Hersheypark in the rain, just be aware, Candemonium or Skyrush, both of them probably not gonna operate.
Never even saw it get tested once.
No. Skyrush hurts for me. Well, I mean, I don't know, because in the rain it would be so painful. But Skyrush is one of my favorite roller coasters. So coming to Hershey and not getting that, it hurts, but I'm lucky enough that we've been here a couple of times.
They did even rope off the area of Candemonium.
Yeah, so you can't even go over there.
So you can't even go close to the entrance.
Really interesting piece of merchandise here in the gift shop. It's got the Hersheypark logo on it, and they're leather coasters. Well, Molly, Candemonium not running today, but you can get your picture taken next to the Candemonium Chevrolet.
In the rain.
In the rain. They've got a big Christmas store in the park, and I love the ride ornaments. Fahrenheit, Candemonium, the Wildcat, the Comet. Even got one up there for the boardwalk.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, we actually bought some Christmas ornaments. I'll see if we can find them in the store. And then I love this one of the Hershey dude riding the roller coaster.
I think we have that one.
We do. So I really like that Hershey moved the carousel up to the front of the park, but they left this kind of like big empty area here right in Founders Circle. So I have to imagine that them doing something with this space is coming at some point.
Yeah, it's needed.
I would love to see them do, there's a ride called, I think it's Tic Tac or TikTok at Tivoli Gardens that's undercover and has an insane light package. I would love that over here.
TikTok, like the app?
Nope, like the ride.
Oh, okay.
All right, hey, Molly, what time is it?
I guess beer 30 in the rain?
Yes, this might be the worst weather in the history of this segment. Drinking a local beer, Trogs, is right down the block. We'll probably be there in a few hours, but it was really nice. Lollipop Double Hazy IPA.
It's really good.
Yeah. Made our way more towards the back of the park. Gonna walk past Laugh and Sell and go on the indoor roller coaster, Laugh Track, because indoors is good and open is good. So this has two things that are good. These are fun. Got to ride on Laugh Track, which is good. Especially good to have indoor stuff.
Yes.
Got to ride on the classic Whip as well. And now getting ready for what should be a miserably cold and wet ride on Lightning Racer. We just got a Lightning Racer completely to ourselves, which is kind of fun. But then, man, it's kind of like, I haven't rode rides in the rain in a long time, so it just, like, every raindrop kind of feels like needles piercing your face.
Yes.
One thing I noticed walking by Laugh Track, they used to have like kind of caricature pictures of like funhouse art stuff, but it got faded in the sun and it looked horrible. So those are gone, and it's just kind of a more bland fake window type look. Wildcat is up next, and I think if any roller coaster is going to get RMC'd next in the United States, it'll probably be Wildcat. Hershey spends a lot of money on new rides. Hershey invests in their older rides to make them better. So I definitely think that this would be the most likely candidate in the United States to get RMC'd next. So I was making my way a little bit further up the queue here at Wildcat. Started to notice that you look on some of these footers here, especially on the outer rim, a lot of them have like blue spray painted dots.
Wonder where that's be.
Like, so I'm hoping maybe the RMC is indeed coming here.
Seems like something.
Yeah, either this is, I can't imagine, like, you wouldn't spray paint the dots if they're getting ready to remove the ride, because only certain footers have the dots. Or maybe it's a maintenance thing. Maybe I'm just getting super excited. But there we go. Just got off a front row ride on Great Bear, only a one train wait. I like Great Bear, definitely not my favorite invert out there. But again, like, that rain, you go pretty fast on Great Bear.
We were in the front row, and it was like needles in the face.
I will say good on Hersheypark. The Sky Ride's been closed all day. And like the last 2 hours of the park, I guess they opened it on up. So that's cool. We were just the only people on Super Duper Looper, which is kind of cool. I tried wearing this above my face like that. Nope, it ended up in my mouth. It was kind of choking me. That was a dumb idea. Park closes in about 45 minutes or so. Kind of finished out the day on another ride on Reese's Cup Fusion, and outside on the leaderboard they have like all the top scores of the day. So leaving the park, I'm number 3. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Molly,
I'm number 12 and 14.
Also, we've been dating almost 12 years, and I had no idea how close your initials were to that of Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF of AEW Pro Wrestling. Also, something we learned on the way out about Hersheypark.
Well, we heard it in someone talking about it in line.
Yes, if it rains or there's inclement weather for over an hour, in which more than half, the majority of the rides are closed, you pop by guest services, they give you a return voucher, a free ticket to come back anytime this year. So, I mean, Molly, we might have to come back and ride those Jolly Rancher rides. Awesome. And also, I think they're doing like a haunt event this year, so maybe we'll have to come back for that.
Yeah, ride Candymonium and Sky Rush.
And even like, it was a bad weather, it was cold, I'm freezing. My jeans will dry out in 5 days.
My shoes, that's a worst
But
part.
like with an hour or two left in the operating day, they were opening more rides, like the Sky Ride and the swings.
Granted, Fahrenheit was open and then it closed, so some rides.
That would have been that vertical lift in the rain.
I'm actually glad we did not
That would
in the rain.
That would hurt. All right, let's go check out that gift shop. In the big gift shop at the exit, let's see if there's any cool merchandise. I do like this backpack with a big old bite taken out of it. That's fun. Do kind of like this tie-dye shirt with the 1906 on it.
This sweatshirt.
I do like this kind of like their Barbie type doll, but it is wearing the I Survived the Super Duper Looper, like the classic Hersheypark t-shirt.
You have one.
I do. First time I've been here since they opened this new bakery. Look at that Chocolate Town cheesecake. Oh. The Super Duper Looper orange creamsicle. Ah, and there it is. He's there. He's still $20. I also love that you could buy the blaster that looks just like the one on the ride.
Yeah.
There is that classic Super Duper Looper t-shirt. And I also kind of like this one for Candymonium. Molly, I love this line of merchandise. All sorts of nice glassware for that chocolatier restaurant.
Martini glasses.
Yeah, because I mean, that's what we drank, a lot of wonderful martinis. You know, I'm kind of surprised they don't offer it as a purchase with purchase in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, hey, spend $4 more and get the martini glass. I do own this t-shirt with the Pinwheel logo on it. I like this one. It feels very Epcot Center to me. Mm-hmm. Of course, the Pinwheel, one of the logos of Hersheypark. And it spins permanently in the gift shop. The brand new ride doesn't open for about 2 weeks, but they do have a line of merchandise for it. I actually kind of like the shirt. You got shot glasses, hats,
Mugs.
magnets, and you get your mugs two ways, just the mug or filled with stuff. And a different hat and a hoodie over here. Molly, I'm not sure if we were Hersheypark happy today.
Yeah.
They are playing the wonderful theme song as we head on out. You know, you just roll the dice. Sometimes you get good weather, sometimes you don't. Today was a don't.
Yeah, you can't predict the weather. You have to book trips ahead of time.
Yep.
You have to make the best of it.
And we did.
And we did. We rode way more rides than I thought.
Yes, a lot of them hurt in the rain.
A couple of them, yes. And some of it was disappointing. Sky Rush, Candymonium closed.
Yeah, Storm Runner, the second trip in a row.
Yep.
But hey, now we got that return voucher. We might have to come back. You love these.
I love the height sticks of different sizes or different
also, like, it's a big family.
bars.
As a guy that grew up going to Hersheypark, it's a big thing. Like, people would come each year and take the kids' height. Up, now little Jimmy's or Reese's and that kind of thing.
I love it.
Oh yeah. All right, that'll do it for our time here at Hersheypark. Wonderful as always. I think we're off to Trogs, which is a wonderful craft brewery about a mile from Hersheypark.
I don't know if I can eat anymore.
Well, that's fine. It's a brewery.
I don't know.
I also love how you can enter to win this Reese's University trailer. All right, I said we were leaving. We actually, we might go on the chocolate ride one more time. We got about 13 minutes till that shuts on down.
Chocolate ride.
So we're probably going to the chocolate ride.
I'm probably eating a chocolate.
Hopefully it's not like the Monty Python meaning of life and that makes her explode. It might. I'll keep you updated if that does happen.
It was a good run.
It was a good run. All right, so we're gonna walk past the Kisses Mobile and into Chocolate World. And thank you all for watching this one. It was an adventure today. Kisses Mobile looks cool.